All right, this is Giovanni Diaz. This is my first podcast of Wolf Den, right? I'm here with Eric Pennell.
I'm so excited, dude. I've been trying to get this guy to do a fucking podcast for the longest. He's got a busy fucking life of partying in Miami and shit like that,
and working. And Ryan Andrews is going to be on you're on the first one, man. You're on my first Wolf Den podcast being recorded.
Yeah, man.
Eric. He's been like, what is it? He's been telling me record a podcast.
I've been trying to get this motherfucker to record a podcast.
He's going to charge you for it after it's over too.
No, dude, I'm not going to charge. No. I'm just saying, out of all the people that should be doing a podcast, it's this motherfucker right here, dude. I mean, there's no dude in the comedy scene in Chicago, dude. I would love to see pound for pound put a wild dude up against this guy.
Interesting stories he tells, or are you saying it because
the best stories. This guy's got the best stories, dude. This guy's got the best stories, and it's real. Like it's real. You know how some people like how they sell it like you're fucking listening to some bullshit old novel. Like, I don't believe those motherfuckers, but this guy...
I like it, too, because I'm a big believer, too, and, like, I say whatever. I don't care if... I don't have any shame or whatever. I've had stories.
Which a lot of people have shame.
Well,
a lot of people have shame.
Don't give a shit.
My wife goes...
I know a lot of people live that way, and a lot of people, like, can relate to your Giovanni and your stories. You
know? The thing with me is, I would never really tell a lot of... Well, to me, it was normal. Everything...
I know. I can tell.
It was my dad getting deported. Like, right now, I'm going to do the bit... tonight I'm doing a bit about when I was younger, my dad used to give me a Tech 9. Have you seen the Tech 9? It looks like a little Uzi.
Yeah,
it's a pistol,
like a real Tech 9.
He would give when I was 12. My dad would give me a Tech 9, loaded Tech 9, give it to me to keep under my pillow or under my bed when I would go to bed.
Oh my god,
for safety.
For safety.
That's some straight up like fucking Hispanic dude shit. I would, dude. You know what though?
Take you out though first and show you how to use it, or
no?
I wish I had a stepdad that was like a gun collector, dude. He's a gun owner, and I wish he would have gave me a Tech 9 to fucking keep under my fucking pillow.
Like a 22, and I thought that was
22.
Who the fuck is putting a fucking Tech 9 under their pillow? Like you got fucking triple beams and shit like that. That's crazy.
One time I found an AK-47. Well, the first time
my stepdad had an AK-47 too, man.
We had an AK-47.
Yeah,
there were shotguns. I remember once.
Oh my god!
Did you ever? Anybody ever watch Sightings? I was really into the paranormal for a few years. Nobody. I was into the paranormal when I was watching.
I saw a couple of those.
I was watching Sightings, and it was an episode about. I don't know if it was a devil, the Jersey Devil, or something. But I was alone. I freaked out, so then I went to go grab a shotgun from under my dad's bed because I knew there was, or in the bed, in the mattress, I don't know, wherever the shotgun was, and I was just sitting there in my house in Waukegan with this shotgun watching the show. But this is
what age are you when you're watching fucking Sightings with the shotgun?
Probably in the 12-year-old age.
Oh my god! You see what I'm saying? This motherfucker, who does that?
You know what? It's like another thing is like having that many weapons and then your dad like also telling you that shit. It's like, oh great, this is like if something happens, but it's also like what the fuck?
Well, he's also approving it. Though. He's like giving you the approval to like
use force if like something happens.
You know, but my stepdad, dude, I had a 22 pistol. That they bought me. That was like my first gun that I don't fucking have or anything. But at the time, that was like my first gun that was supposed to be mine. And I remember I would walk around the house sometimes. No lie, dude. A couple times where it was like loaded in a holster. Where like we're out cleaning guns and stuff like that, and then you're like loading it up. Like I don't know, I was probably 13 years old too. I remember one of my first friends, Orlando Wimbush, came over, and I had it on my fucking hip.
Is he black?
He's black. Okay. That was my first best friend was Orlando Wimbush. Right. Yeah, no, fuck no, dude. Orlando Wimbush is the first he was my best friend, my first best friend ever, black dude. I remember it was the first time I ever got him in a headlock. We were like play fighting, but like going at it. I got him in a headlock, and he moved his head a lot, and his fucking black guy hair fucking gave me a rug burn on my arm. I go, what the fuck? Like, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know. It was like a learning experience. Because, dude, I was fucking.
Was it short?
It was real short.
Yeah, okay,
it was real short. It was like, maybe a one attachment or something like that. But dude, I was like 6. I was like 6. Yeah. That was like 8-year-old information. You know what I'm saying? It was like where I was 12 and I go, I don't.
You learn that stuff when you're younger. Like one of my first best friends, half black dude.
Yeah.
I went to his mom was white though, but his mom was a early Dolezal. Like she had the black queen. She only dated black.
What's that word you just used?
Dolezal. Remember Rachel Dolezal, the chick who wanted?
Oh.
Yeah, she wanted to be black, but she was white. She wasn't like that, but she adopted the culture. She was white. She was white, but she had an African.
They played Rachel Dolezal though. They kind of played her, dude. Like, I'm not even a fan of her, but, like, I mean, she was just a chick that was down, but the NCAAP thing's what played her out, though. Dude. It's like, come on, dude. You got to be a bench player. You can't be, like, the fucking star player on NCAAP.
At least Tyrone Biggums was blind. She knew what she was getting herself into. Dude.
So, continue. What do you mean?
What town? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in basically I was born in Los Angeles.
Oh,
Wow.
I came here. I was born in LA.
Yeah.
I have a history with LA because I was born there, came here, but I would go back and spend the summers, at least a month of the
Is that
summers
why you
in LA.
got family in Compton? Like you were telling us that
all of my mom's family is in California. None of her family's here. All the friends she has here are either her friends she met or friends of my dad's family. No, zero family.
And you said your mom's side of the family; those are like the good people. Those are like the good people, right? He said his dad's side's like the fucking Lobo side.
The Lobo. That's how I have the nickname. This is my dad's name is Lobo. His nickname was El Lobo Tejano.
And that means wolf, right? Isn't Lobo wolf? You told me.
Mm-hmm. The Texan wolf.
Nickname is Wolf.
Wolf. So that was a Lobo. He had a belt, everything. A Lobo Tejano, right?
Yeah.
So that was his nickname, and we got a dog.
Damn, that's a good nickname too, man.
We got a Rottweiler named Lobo. It was a Rottweiler. I was in my basement, in my hammock. There was a hammock in the basement.
Nice.
And I saw a little dog, and it was this little Rottweiler, and I immediately got upset, and I went upstairs. I was like, "Whose dog is this? I'm not taking care of this. I'm not helping it."
Wow, you got upset over a fucking puppy?
Yeah.
Most kids are like, I fucking love that.
I didn't want to take care of it. I didn't want to clean poop. I don't want any responsibility.
Whoa.
So then I went upstairs like I don't want to be involved. I'm not. She's like, no, don't worry about it. My dad's like, I'll take care of it, right?
It's your dad's
But
dog.
then that night we left in the basement. In the light, I heard he was whining, he was crying.
Yeah.
I ended up going downstairs. I spent the night in the basement with him in the hammock. And, and then all of a sudden, I was hooked, dude. I was
they fucking got you, dude.
I'd be like women, dude. What does that mean?
Is that thing running?
It is running. Don't worry about the technical side of Giovanni's fucking podcast, you fucking
Gentile. Worry
Gentile.
about this, but every time we've done a fucking podcast, this thing's turned off.
No, it isn't.
Something
no, it
is
isn't.
turned off.
You wouldn't even know what to do with that.
Half of the fucking shit that he's recording with. Last week he had like stadium lights in here.
Well, I always have problem with the fucking video, dude. I'm trying. Well, you got to figure it out by doing it. I fucking sometimes have problems with
like
it.
sex.
He's posted one video.
But go on.
But yeah, so that dog was Lobo, and then he started biting people at one point.
Dude, I had a fucking Rottweiler in my neighborhood named Rocky. I don't know who fucking owned it, but it would always get loose, and it bit every kid in the neighborhood but me because I knew not to fuck with him, dude. Every little kid went up to it and it fucking bit him, dude. It was a rod off the chain, dude.
Started doing because we didn't socialize him that much with other dogs. We kept him in the house, so within the house he was super calm. Yeah, and outside he'd see people. Yeah, he'd get very territorial.
I've seen a Dogs 101, and they said Rottweilers are like one of the best family dogs you could have, man.
They're very protective. But people outside the family, they get very territorial. Like the fence. He would go like what is it? The people who deliver mailmen. Men. No. Mailmen. Yeah, he'd get crazy. So
dude,
he started
they
biting
shit
people.
so big, dude. They shit like a fucking Coke can. They always like you look at a Rottweiler shit and you go, God damn, they got an asshole.
And I would get lazy. I would pick up at shit, but I had a scooper and I got tired. So I just went rubber gloves. Went up there, put the rubber gloves on, walked around the lawn, and just started picking his shit up. Rubber gloves. Yeah, it was that's stupid. I don't care.
I fucking used to hate picking up dog shit when I was a kid, though. That was like the worst part that I had to do. I pick up my dog's shit every day. I walk her every day, and it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's shit.
Oh my god, it's the fucking worst. But continue. Sorry, I keep fucking.
So all right. So then Lobo started biting people. So then there was conversations between my mom and my dad behind my back about the dog. And then they sent him away. They sent him. Gave him to Arizona. Gave him to some dude who lived in Arizona. I told you my dad was a coyote, so he was bringing people over. So there's people in Arizona he knew.
That's fucking.
It was
crazy.
Through Arizona. Coyotes people that brings somebody that brings illegals over the border.
That's what his dad was.
Okay.
He said they'd have him stashed in the basement for a day or two and shit like that.
Pollos. We had pollos.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the fuck was that?
So, anyways,
so like, I think is your dog like? Was it considered like? Have you heard like shy aggressive? Because I had a dog like that when I was younger.
What's shy aggressive?
Shy aggressive is basically when they're really young. They're kind of like very timid and
I've
very
never heard of this
quiet,
before.
and they're kind of scared of people. But then they kind of like, as they get older, they start like they'll lash out at certain times.
Oh, I know you're saying how they're like skittish,
people,
but then they fucking bite at you a little bit.
When they're a little bit older, especially people who are outside of the family, like. Same kind of thing happened where we had
that could be my dog right now.
Kid like twice and we had to get rid of it.
Yeah. He was very calm.
So what happened then? So he takes it out to Arizona.
They sent him to Arizona, and I was fucking. I was heartbroken because it was at least when my dog died. I didn't know where he was in my head. I was like, I don't know what happened to him, and it was fucking.
Yeah.
How old were you when he left?
I must have been around 18 because that's why I got this tattoo on my back.
Dude, you had him a long time.
I don't know when I got him, dude.
Well, if he was a puppy, I mean, if he was, that's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up. Your parents did that to you.
And I was pissed. So this is what my mom hated tattoos with a passion. So out of spite, out of anger, I was like, you know what? I'm getting a fucking tattoo.
Yeah.
So I went to some tattoo shop in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Got
It's
Lobo.
the mecca for tattoos, dude. Right? Kenosha's
got Lobo
right
tattooed
there,
on my back. So this dog, the dog's name in Old English on my back. I have Lobo, but it was supposed to be really big because I went to the guy, $200. He showed me how big the letters were.
Nice.
So then when I go back the next day to do it, I'm ready, and then he does his little stencil. He's like, "Oh, 200," and I was like, "No, we said it was going to be bigger. It's going to be more like 400." So he's doing a bait and switch on me. At that point in my head, I thought, "Man, if I don't do this right now." If I don't get this tattoo, I'll never get that tattoo. And so I went with the price. I was like, fuck it, give me this little fucking tattoo then. So he gave me this little Lobo tattoo that I eventually filled out with the dogs from American History X down the line to fill out the space. But yeah, and that's
hold on here. You said dogs from American History X?
Edward Norton. You've seen the movie?
Yeah.
Ryan. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember tattoos on the dude at all.
So
besides,
if you look in the back, on his back, on each shoulder blade, there was 2 tattoos. There was these dogs. They were actually like these wild Rottweilers. Yeah, there were these wild Rottweilers.
Whoa.
And I was like, I always liked the dogs. They look. I wanted something to fill
rats
out.
are fucking awesome, man.
And so there are these rabbit, I guess, racist dogs. I don't know. But anyways, I like the dogs. I mean, he was a fucking Nazi.
But in that movie he was, but I don't ever think of like Rottweilers as like a racist dog. Man,
I mean it's a neo-Nazi. That's why.
Well, isn't it fucking crazy that I think some of the coolest
You can make
fucking
your dog racist.
Well, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But aren't some of like the best fucking dogs came from Germany? Isn't a Rott from like that area?
I hate German Shepherds.
Dude, I got a German Shepherd, dude.
I hate him, dude. I just think
and a Doberman Pinscher. Don't you? Isn't a Doberman Pinscher like a German?
Dachshund is German.
Yeah, but Dachshund's like a little bitch dog,
is that the
though,
little
man.
weenie dog?
That's a
Proving
wiener
your theory
dog.
wrong.
Yeah, how do they got those badass dogs and then you got like a fucking wiener dog though? Like it totally,
To balance it out.
Yeah, they fucked that up, man. It's those German
they got
scientists or something.
BMWs. They have BMWs and Mercedes, and they have shit porn.
Dude,
the
Germans have shit porn?
That's what they're known for. Scat, shit porn, right?
Oh, you're saying like, I thought you meant like not good porn, but you're saying they're shitting on people porn.
Scat porn, yeah.
Scat porn is what they call
Isn't
it,
that what it's called, Ryan?
I believe so. Yeah, scat.
You're married, dude.
No, he ain't married.
No,
You are.
I'm married. Yeah,
I guess.
No, this fucking Ryan Andrews, he'll look at cam girls and then he doesn't pay.
My
he
friend
just,
called me gay the other day for watching bukkake. Do you guys? Would you consider it bukkake porn when like 14
That's
guys?
where like a bunch of dudes are like jerking off on a fucking.
I only watch it like a few times.
I don't like
a year.
that shit, dude.
I know, but
like
every
it.
once in a while.
I like to
I
see
do.
it. I don't mind the gangbangs, like seeing that go through.
Homo.
Someone running a train.
You like that?
I don't mind it sometimes. I gotta be in the right side of it's like having a Guinness. I don't like Guinness.
I don't like when 2 guys are in a girl, and one girl and their balls touch. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I'm real
that.
particular on my porn, dude. I'm old school, dude. I'm meat and potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like fucking when they're like cream pie stepsister. I'm like, I'm fucking out of here, dude. I don't want to see this shit.
Randy North porns or something.
I'm old school, dude.
I don't know what. Yeah, like I don't know why cream pie is such a big thing. Like it's just it's not even good for video.
Yeah.
Unless she tries to like squirt it out, which is kind of gross.
Boy, that's what you got to do at the end.
You know what,
Yeah.
dude? Another thing is with porn, depending on the quality of like lighting, like that's like if it has poor quality on lighting, like where it looks like you and I just like all of us just shot it right now in this dark fucking corner. I don't like it. If it has better lighting, I'm with it. There's a bunch of other things too. I don't like fucking smiling. Don't fucking smile in a fucking porn. I hate that when they're like the chicks are looking at the porn and they're doing like smiley faces, like they're on a fucking deck of some fucking cruise ship or something. It's like don't fucking smile.
Listen to Max Hardcore over here.
Are you kidding me? You don't ever see women smiling in like porn where they're like getting ready.
Before it's gonna start, when they bring him in the.
I'll tell you who doesn't smile. Those Bing brothers. Those guys don't fuck around. You seen?
I don't know what you're
pornos?
talking about,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
No.
It's just basically I just
Bing brothers. How did like you think I know about these guys?
Bang Brothers,
Yeah.
Bang Brothers,
The
they're
Bang
all over
Bros.
the porn. You'll see.
Yeah,
You've probably seen them.
I had
you just don't
I
realize
paid
it.
when I got drunk. When I told you I gave up porn for Lent, and then that or something like that. I gave up porn for Lent one year.
Jesus.
And then this
how
year,
bad were you into porn, dude? I don't understand how bad you must have been really into it.
I always give up something for Lent, and I got to give up something. That
how do you even tell
do.
anybody that? Like when you're like your grandmother,
I
like your
don't,
mom
unless
goes,
they
"What are you
ask."
giving up?" And you go, I'm giving up porn, mom."
No, nobody. Nobody asked me because I'm not religious. I don't really believe in God.
Yeah.
And then so people don't. They're not going to ask me that.
This
what
guy's
I'm giving
the
up for
devil.
Lent.
He dated a fucking single mother just to and went to church with her for like a month or two just to try to get at her, dude.
Yeah,
just to
that's
try to
true.
get. I'm like, you're doing too much. What are you
I
doing?
did
You're the
way too
fucking
much.
wolf.
That's a little too much.
I did way
Usually
too
it's a
much,
lot
dude.
easier.
That's way too much, dude.
I did. I should have been myself. I learned from that as being myself. So I don't do anything like that anymore. But
Have you ever had an amputee or anything?
no, I had sex with a chick in crutches once. Did I talk? I think I talked about it last time.
A chick
Like
on
a cast? Did
crutches.
she have her cast on?
Yeah, she broke her foot in a
Yeah.
motorcycle accident.
She fucked up her foot in a motorcycle accident that day.
Yeah.
I messaged her and she came over to the house and we had sex. I didn't know.
Damn.
I didn't know. She was
She
gonna
must have broke her foot early in the morning because there's no way she like broke her foot and then like
Well,
2 hours
maybe it
later
was-
she goes, "Let me stop by."
Maybe it was tears. Maybe it was tears. I don't remember. Maybe it was light. But it was
Yeah.
wrapped up. It was wrapped up.
This,
so.
this dude right here, Ryan Andrews, man, he's had the worst dating fucking record. It's probably up there with you. I mean,
Worse-
I
worse
feel like
or-
you have like
That's
fucking.
impressive, I think.
I feel like this guy has more skank in his life. Giovanni has more skank, but you got some skank too, dude. Tell him about the chick that you moved in with, the Billy Michelin. Tell him Billy Michelin, dude.
No, Billy Michelle. I was dating this girl, and we decided to move in together, and went out to Naperville. And the first week after we signed the lease, there was this other chick. I was working at a restaurant. It was this hot Asian girl. She was like.
Oh, you didn't
like
tell
a
me she was
model.
Asian.
Yeah, she had like model looks.
Yeah.
I think she went into modeling later.
What kind of Asian?
Yeah, there's a big
No.
difference.
The brown or the lighter ones? How about that? Just keep it simple.
The
Brown or the lighter one?
I think it was more
Cambodian,
light. I think it was
Filipinos,
more
and
light.
there's the rest.
Maybe like
Yeah, you're right.
Japanese. Maybe it's
Ooh,
more on the
the li-
lighter
okay, that's a
side.
lighter
Some of those
one.
Filipino
Really,
chicks have
really,
some big
thinner
asses,
face,
dude.
Very thin face.
Yeah.
Like more like just more exotic. Not.
Crouching tiger, hidden dragon bitch that's jumping
Yeah,
on
you gotta be
fucking
careful
trees
when you
and
start
stuff.
talking this way to sound racist. Like, your eyes are staying at this
Hey,
line.
why?
You
We're
guys
just
are
trying to
right.
break down the chick. What are you
Oh,
talking
well,
about?
yeah,
There ain't
yeah,
nothing wrong with
yeah,
that.
Whatever.
Brunette, fucking, whatever. Go on.
So, anyways, they had this place called Sluggers out like in Darien, right? And there's at $4 you calls it, that night.
Yeah.
So we get there and get fucked up all the time. So we just signed the lease the weekend, and was out there, and we were like, we always flirted and stuff, and then we went back
Tonight's
to her
the night,
car, and
huh?
we started making out and just
Yeah.
fooling around and stuff. And she lived with her boyfriend too, and she's like, "Oh, I can't be with my boyfriend anymore."
Oh, really?
Can't
Be
was
like or with?
She's a good girl. That's a good girl, though. That's a good girl, though, because if she's
like running off with
no,
me,
well, if she's already making out with you and she's already like had the thought of like I can't be with my boyfriend because she's like a one man type of dude,
Saigon
probably.
whore.
that's a fucking crazy girl.
You think
Go
that's a
ahead.
side girl whore?
Oh, I said Saigon whore.
Oh, Saigon whore, yeah,
She's
possibly.
a crazy bitch. Like she was I'm like, let's not do anything drastic, like I'm not gonna I just signed a fucking lease, we're just hooking up out here. We're
Yeah,
drunk.
Yeah, and you guys are what? Just kissing and playing stink finger, maybe, or something like
Yeah,
that.
we're just messing around.
Yeah.
And then so I'm like, let's just go get coffee the next day and we'll talk things out, right? And so the next day I don't realize it's the weekend and my girlfriend has a day job and she's off on the weekend, so I'm with her all day, and this girl is like calling me on the phone, so I had to put her name in so I could. I'm not smooth at all,
You're
so I wanted
a
to put
fucking
her
idiot.
name in so she wouldn't know it was some girl I had. So I put in the name Billy Michelin because her name was Michelle, and I did the stupid fucking name called her Billy Michelin, and then my girlfriend was like, "Why does Billy Michelin keep calling you all
Should have
day?"
blocked her, dude. You're
And
gonna
I
hang out
was
with a girl, you
like, I don't
blocked
I
her.
think it was
They didn't have
before
block. They
blocking,
didn't have
dude.
block.
You're
It was like
talking. This
Nokia
is like
phones.
08,
Oh.
probably, right?
Those
07.
little tiny phones that you couldn't even, you like fucking, you had to move
Blocking's
your-
like a new thing,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, you couldn't do that, and so I was like, "Oh, I work with Billy. Left his hat,
Billy?
He left his hat in the back."
But
of
Billy
my car.
Michelin, right?
I know it's a stupid name.
But is her
yeah.
name Michelle?
Yeah, her name was Michelle.
Oh, so that's
And
why
I-
it's
I was
Billy
stupid
Michelin.
enough
You
that I had
fucking
to have her name in so I would remember who it was.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid,
dude.
So yeah, I finally just had to just turn off the phone, and
Yeah.
next time I saw her,
That's one thing about
like,
dude. That's one thing about if you want to cheat or if you're gonna start banging somebody and you're with somebody else, dude. There is the chance that they're gonna fucking call you a million fucking times.
Block.
And what's your
That's
block?
That's why
I'd block.
Block
I'd block.
works now.
Really?
Yeah.
I blocked.
Yeah, but what about social media now? Like, how do cheaters even cheat now, dude?
It's hard fucking.
How does a cheater cheat now? Like,
I've been single when I was trying to work things out with my girl, maybe a year or two, sometime in the last few years.
Yeah.
When I hung out with her, because we drive around and do Pokemon, when I would hang out with her,
wait a minute, dude.
she was a big Pokemon Go player, huge, dude. They were in the news. Her and her friends were in the news because there was a Pokemon.
But how
fight
did the fuck do you get this? Like, I'm 12 years old, sleeping with a Tech 9. He's rolling up. He's a John rolling up, and then you get like this good girl that's playing. Is she a good girl?
Yeah.
And
That's
she's
the one
playing
I keep trying
Pokemon
to work
Go
things
and
out
shit
with.
like that. Of course.
So we would drive. Yeah, but whenever I hang out with her,
Does not match.
anybody I thought who would call me blocked. blocked. They're just. I wouldn't even risk
Really?
because my phone was hooked up to the Bluetooth. So what we do is you drive around in Lime Grove. She go pick up her coins or whatever, and I'd have Pandora. I'd have Pandora. Yeah, I'd have Pandora, and we'd listen to Louis. So then we listen to Pandora. So it worked out. She got her. I drive around because she couldn't drive because she didn't have a license at the time or something. She's the type who just wouldn't pay her bills or just go back on stuff because she'd be absent-minded. But she wouldn't be irresponsible as far as other stuff. And then we drive around and then pick up her stuff, and I'd listen to Louis, but blocked.
What happens when
you can also like block what the message will say. Like it will just say message too.
No, I don't want anything coming through.
Really?
Yeah, I can't risk it. With her, I can risk it.
What happens when you block somebody? Does it, like when they call, it doesn't do anything?
When they block, you get no calls, you don't get no text messages.
But on their end, what are their end where they go, that motherfucker blocked me?
I wonder what it is on their end.
I have a friend that's an expert on this stuff. If they call you, it's gonna go straight to voicemail, right?
Oh, really?
So if you always
when you
call
say an expert, you mean like a stalker?
No, he's
a fucking probably cheating ass dude that knows how to run like fucking
like that.
bunch of chicks at once.
He doesn't have a girl, but he always has. Yeah, he's like that. Like
he's got him piped in. He's a fucking plumber.
Yeah, he knows it. He knows all the
pussy
tricks,
plumber.
Dude. Yeah, the pussy plumber. That's exactly what he is. Dude. Exactly what he is.
Right.
Yeah, he knows all the tricks. So sometimes he'll be like, look, if I don't want his voice sounds. I won't do his voice, but he'll be like, look, if you if somebody messaged you and you send them a message and it says it delivered or doesn't say delivered or doesn't have the arrow or something, it means they blocked you. If you never see the delivered or the arrow on an iPhone, it means they're blocked. And if you call them and go straight to voicemail, it means you're blocked from them. Because him and his ex would always block each other all the time. You know what I mean? He would get with crazy white women and it'd just be wild, dude. He was like, it just that
crazy women, dude. You ever had a crazy woman, dude?
Yeah.
Like somebody that shows up to your fucking place and then they fucking act like an asshole. No, not everybody has, dude. Some people don't have. Yeah, man. I've met people that are like, no, I've never had that before, and I go, fuck. Well, how the fuck are you living, dude?
There's a few that could have got, but I cut it off at. Look, I'm always single. That one girl. The on and off one, and otherwise I'm basically single. It's a few like girls here and there, but no.
Yeah. I had a girl.
I keep to myself.
I had a girl who showed up in my mom's. I was staying with my mom at the time. It was my late 20s, and fucking ex-girlfriend crying on my porch.
That's the worst.
Banging on the front door and saying that she just bawling, saying that she had a miscarriage.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
this isn't a hospital. Why are you here?
Yeah. She just said she had a miscarriage?
She said she had a miscarriage.
By you?
And I was
like, do you want to use my toilet?
What I was like, so?
Exactly.
Like, what?
Who cares?
Like,
really?
If it's a miscarriage, then we don't have to. Wow. There's not going to be any child support either. But she was like, I think she was just fucking saying that.
She was, dude. She was. I don't buy it for 1 second.
I've had 2 girls use that excuse, said that a miscarriage with me.
Really?
And I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
And we hadn't really. I don't even think we had hooked up like recently.
I've had friends that got the call like, "Oh, I might be pregnant." They get a bunch of times.
The reason you had that miscarriage anyway.
That's fucked up, though, dude. If there's women, which I know, I'm not naive, but if there's women out there that are fucking saying that they're having fucking faking, dude, I was just talking to
do that too.
Dude,
if you leave me, I'll kill myself.
I was just talking to my son this weekend. I went back to Ohio and I was eating lunch with my son and his fucking girlfriend.
Yeah.
And my son's cousin is dating a girl right now that every time he goes to break up with her because it's not working out, she'll go, "I'm gonna fucking kill myself."
Yep.
And it's like, what do you do with that fucking dumb bitch?
That's a go-to. That's a big
That's
move.
fucked up, dude.
You leave her, dude.
You just gotta leave her.
You leave her, let her fix her shit, and when she's older, if she gets her shit together, she can get with somebody else. But don't.
You gotta get the fuck away from
her,
right?
That's like their ace card, though. They're using that because they know that might be the last thing that will hold you in that door.
I told my son, I go, you can't negotiate with terrorists. Sorry, I hope she doesn't do that, but you just gotta especially if you need to break up, you just need to get the fuck out, dude. Like, there's no reason to
don't get in too deep, yeah.
And especially if you know if it's done.
We got in a fight. We were living together, and we went out to the bar, had some drinks, and came back, and she was in the tub, and she said, "Hey, I don't want to live anymore." And she'd cut her wrist.
Whoa! Why are they doing it in a tub? That's like so fucking dramatic.
And I went and looked at her.
That's kind of hot, no?
You think that's hot?
I'm getting turned on. I'm not gonna lie.
No, the worst thing to do is come back and fuck her.
No, when I looked at her, I'm like,
bad move.
And I looked at her wrist, and I'm like, "You're cutting it the wrong way."
You said that to her? Yeah, because yeah.
She wasn't serious about it. She'd cut it on the side, and she wasn't going straight down. She wasn't going straight down. Like, you gotta go vertical, baby.
Yeah. That's
just
so
crazy
funny,
shit.
dude.
But that's like trying to draw me back in when I was pissed off and be like, "What?" She thought I was gonna pick her up out of the tub and fucking wrap her
dramatic
up in bandage.
Yeah, let me take care of her and shit like that.
Yeah, it's. But yeah, like, would you like that shit? Do you like to like when like being choked or any like?
No, I don't want them choking me.
Yeah.
I'm a man, dude.
I know.
I'll choke.
Or I mean, either or.
I know.
I'll choke a chick.
Yeah,
I was
you'll choke
choking
a
this chick.
yeah.
We couldn't have sex, so she just had like cervical. I guess she had cancer.
Oh my god, she had like endometriosis or something like
she just
that.
had, I don't know, her cervix removed.
Yeah, that's something like that.
So we couldn't have sex, so we were at a house, and then I started choking her.
Really?
Because we were just kind of, I think, dry humping and messing. I kept trying
dude.
to fuck, but she's like, I can't.
Wasn't even
she's like, I
sexual
can't have
anymore.
sex. 'Cause she just had surgery, so.
God! I haven't dry humped somebody since fucking my girlfriend in high school, dude. Kim. Yeah, she used to dry hump the fuck out of me.
I know,
Get on top of me,
fucking
fucking
ruin you.
blister up the head of my dick. I remember one time
you.
she fucking blood blistered the head of my dick like a little
Yep.
bit, and I go, "You fucking bitch."
Yeah, I was
that
just
many
trying.
times.
Just fuck.
I was trying to, but she just had surgery.
Well,
She
yeah,
was down.
dude. Yeah, it's under construction down there, dude.
And it's weird though. It's almost like you're separating even the sexual part of it. Like, just choke me.
I know. Is that what
choking
did
you
she
now?
bring that up? Just choke me?
I forgot, but I started choking her. She could tell what she's into.
Yeah,
I
maybe
got
you can
that.
still get. Maybe you can still get to that moment, you know, in your head.
But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna mess. Because now I'm not drinking, so I don't know if I'm probably not gonna hang out with her.
This
Why do you
guy
get
says
upset?
he's
Why do
not
get upset?
drinking. You
Why
ain't
get
gonna do
upset?
that very long, dude. You know what's gonna happen is
Done.
August is tomorrow, August 1st, 2019.
I'm 15 days in or 14 days in.
There's, you know what's gonna happen, dude? Your fucking cousin or somebody's gonna call you up, one of your
Went to his
boys,
birthday.
and they're who?
I went to my buddy's birthday. We
Yeah,
all
but
went
it's too
drinking.
soon. It's too
We all
soon,
went
though.
drinking. They were drinking. I did the cheers. I did the shots with my club soda. I'm not drinking, dude. I've been way too productive, dude.
What if
I'm
somebody
glad
calls
Miami
you up
happened.
and goes, "Look, man, we got the taco guy coming over. My cousin's gonna DJ this fucking thing. We got an ice chest of fucking Modelo's and some fucking Tito's coming over,
Like,
and there's
all
some
this fucking
fucking hot ass
yeah.
chicks that you've been wanting to fuck. That chick that you're like their friend, their girlfriend brings around's friend, and then you go over there and you go, fuck it.
Learn how to fuck sober.
Living-
I'm just gonna learn how to fuck.
Don't do that.
What
I'm
will
done,
trigger
dude.
you?
Why are you
what
doing
will trigger
that?
you back faster? A hot piece of ass or a
Hot piece of
fucking
ass.
just a really
Ass.
good like just
What's
drinking?
the next one?
Like does drinking trigger the pussy
No.
or does
Pussy.
It's gonna be pussy.
It's a mixture
dude.
of the pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
together,
It's a pussy. It's a pussy.
That's like his little
Pussy.
fucking
The mixture, the pussy with the alcohol. That's what
I'm
it's
trying
like.
to find
It's
out
like the
figure out
dog
your
bone.
algorithm.
Yeah.
That's it. You found it. It's not an it's an equation. 1 plus 2.
Like I get it.
equals
You go
pussy.
to Miami, you rip it up, you fucking spend a lot of money that you've walked, you limp back after that. But I don't think like, dude, that just happens. You're a comedian. Like
I'm
that's
not
you're a wild guy.
done.
Like
I don't even go. I don't even have to. I found a places to go to. I was gonna go to a meeting. I didn't even go because
Yeah.
it's like I have no desire to drink. I'm done, dude. I'm glad Miami happened because now I have no desire to drink, dude.
that's
None.
because now you still got a bad taste in your mouth. Once you get back up and you start flying straight and you go, okay,
Miami's
you
one
forget.
of many stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of many. One of many. I've crashed my car into who knows what. If you look at my car,
Yeah.
the windows. One of the real the
What?
the look back mirrors. What is that called? Oh, okay. The look back.
Yeah, the rear view mirror.
The rearview mirror, it's one of the thing is missing. If you look at all the dents, everything on my car, on my new car, that's drinking, dude. That's
really?
drinking. Yeah, dude. Who knows?
Yeah.
Drinking dents.
I know,
I'm
dude.
wild, dude.
I used to work with the dude. I've said this
give a
before.
fuck.
I used to work with this Steve dude when I was like 20, 21. And he was the biggest alcoholic I've ever seen at that time. And he told me he used to always go out and get fucked up. And he had a bar car, and I never heard that. He's the only dude I've ever heard even bring up bar car. I go, what do you mean? He goes,
What's a
it's
bar car?
It's a bar. It's
specifically
a bar
for
that you
drinking?
specifically drive to the bar in case you fucking hit shit.
Oh, no
like you hit
shit.
shit.
That's not a bad
Oh, that
idea.
dude was a fucking drinker. He was,
afford
dude.
it.
I've said this too. He was the one dude, and this is true story. I mean, this is what he told me. I didn't fact check it. I don't know how I would, but he told me like he came into work like the next day or days later after partying, and he goes, dude. He goes, I fell asleep at the wheel with my foot on the brake at a street light. And the cops pulled up on him, and they fucking had him like parked his car and then drove him like 2 minutes to his house where he was at. But he
Yeah.
fell asleep at a light. And you're talking, this is probably like 1996 in Ohio, Akron, Ohio. But that he said that happened.
I fell asleep at a gas station
Whoa.
on the way back from the city because I live in Waukegan. So I was driving. This is a few years ago, maybe within a year to 4 years ago. I forgot.
Yeah.
But it's the night I had sex with a chick.
Uh-huh.
But on the way back, I fell asleep at a gas station. I dozed off. I
Yeah.
parked to go or something. I dozed off and I looked to my right corner. There's a cop parked right at that gas station.
Oh,
right.
that's so fucking
But he didn't
worse.
see me. I got tinted windows. I was like, oh shit! Immediately, I just turned my car on, got back on 41, took my ass home. But that was a close one, dude. I have a few close ones, dude.
Well, yeah. You know how many fucking DUIs they've given people from
You haven't got
sleeping?
any though?
Huh? No DUIs.
No, we want to get up if you could. Yeah, please.
Yes. Is that the knife?
Yeah.
The knife
Yeah,
behind
it's
me?
marked
Can you
the
let him
knife.
know I'm here? Can you let him know I'm here?
Giovanni Diaz also.
Can you have him put me on the list?
Yeah,
I'll go
for
up
sure.
whenever.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm desperate.
You're going first?
I'll go first. I don't care.
All right, good. Yeah, but dude, fucking, they've gotten so many motherfuckers falling asleep at a wheel.
Never.
No.
Yeah, me either.
Dude,
I should have had probably
no more.
3 DUIs.
I would have had a DUI, and I put it on I played the diabetes card.
You have diabetes?
Yeah.
Type 1,
I used to
dude.
go out,
Which one is that?
Drinking.
It's the gay one.
The one you're born with?
Yeah, the one you're born with. The one you're born with. And what happened was, so when I would go out drinking, when I was drinking a lot, I would always drink vodka, so you wouldn't be able to smell it on your breath, you know, like if your cop rolls down your
Is
window.
that true?
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
the smell of- okay.
No, you always roll down the window a little bit because that shit you're breathing in the car. Because
Especially
once
like
you roll it
rum or
down, it
bourbon.
hits them in their face, and that's how it's almost.
Bourbon,
Yeah,
yeah.
you always.
Vodka
That's
gets
like a
less
move
of a
that
smell.
I didn't know you knew about that
Much.
move, but
Yeah,
that's what I do
yeah.
too. So you're not breathing it in the car
So
and
you're
shit
not
like
breathing,
that.
it's not coming out.
That's
And,
one of the moves.
So what happened was I was drinking all night, and I hit up the Mr. Sub over here. It's open till like 4 on Friday
Yeah,
or
Mr.
Saturday.
Sub. Mr. Sub's open till 4 in the morning.
It used to be on Friday, Saturday. I think it
Damn.
still is. The one off 47th is. So then
Wow.
I started taking the side streets going back, and I had a Honda Civic stick shift.
Yeah.
And
crashed.
so the stick shift, I used to
Yeah.
always roll stop signs when I was sober or drunk, just because you keep it in 2, you don't have that jagged start every time when you're in a
So what? You
stick.
just blowing
So-
stop signs?
So it's cops.
You're rolling
following
stop
me and
signs.
going
You're
down
rolling
side
stop
streets.
signs.
Yeah, and he's like, I just saw you roll like 8 stop signs.
Oh, my
Can
God.
you explain? And I was like, I'm sorry, officer. I'm diabetic. I can't. I've got food. I'm really low blood sugar. I have to go eat now. And like freaking out. Like I was trying to act hysterical.
Yeah.
Because having low blood sugar, being diabetic,
Yeah.
has same symptoms as being drunk.
Yeah.
Or can be confused very easily with that. So it hidden with the drinking vodka. But he goes, he hopped back in his car and he escorted me back to my house.
Yeah.
He drove. I gave him my address and he fucking drove in front.
Yeah.
Make sure I got home safe. I'm like,
Whoa!
officer! I'm like fucking loaded out of my mind, and then just shoving Mr. Sub in my face, like,
Dude, you did get fucking
Fuck.
lucky, man.
yeah, like that. But that was a guaranteed DUI if I didn't have
Yeah.
that story. I had a piece of paper in the glove box too. I had myself set up because I knew like there's probably gonna be a situation you're out in the burbs, you're gonna get a DUI, or if you're out drinking all the time and driving, they're gonna pull you over, and you better
Yeah.
have a fucking plan.
Yeah.
So I had the doctor sign off a release saying that I'm diabetic in case I'm non-responsive or whatever, that I could just pop in a cop's face if they ever pull me over.
What?
Like I'm bullshitting. It's almost like
Talk about white privilege, dude.
Yeah, dude, you're a
right?
black dude. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
Leroy.
Yeah, black guy fucking popping this out. I was like,
Quit drinking so much grape soda.
I know. Whoa. It is real.
Yeah,
Dude.
That's when diabetes, not all bad.
How did you know you had diabetes, dude? Like what? One day you like piss foamy or something like
Dude,
that?
so
What
I was
did
like
it?
a senior in high school, and I was out playing.
You discovered it that late?
Yeah,
I don't know
late.
about.
It's late for it's called.
Yeah.
It's actually type 1's called juvenile diabetes because it is considered
Really?
like within the first few your adolescent years.
I had sex with a chick with cystic fibrosis, but continue.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
The
man.
Anyway.
fuck is cystic fibrosis and shit, though?
Your lungs get filled with mucus. She had like a stomach and a pump. And I don't know. Anyways, go ahead.
Wow.
It's a whole different time.
These
We'll
guys
talk
got a
some other
pump
time.
on him, too. He's like fucking
Yeah.
Darth Vader, but fucking...
So
bitch.
So like I was playing football and out with my friends on a weekend.
Yeah.
And I was just talking to this kid I knew from the neighborhood, and they're like, he was talking about this book report he had to go home and do, and I'm like, all right, what's it about? Like diabetes, and like, oh yeah, really? What's that? Like, what is it? And what are the symptoms? And what they started talking about it and the symptoms and stuff, and I'm like, I think I have diabetes.
What?
He's
So just
he's
by some dude talking
he's
about what diabetes
he
is,
goes, you're thirsty all the time, like you're just ravenous for just actual
Yeah.
thirst, like you. And he's like, you'll be urinating all the time, like every 2 seconds you go into the bathroom.
And that's what you're
You'll be
doing?
rapid like weight loss and stuff, and fatigued and tired all the time. And I'm like, yeah, I've lost I think a lot of weight, and I'm like, I would sit there and just dream about fucking drinking pitchers of water after I just
Yeah.
drank almost a whole pitcher of water. Like you never quench that thirst. I was playing another day. I was playing amateur indoor soccer. I kept running off the field into the hallway, and I was pissing in the hallway of the high school.
Yeah. I believe it
not-
because you
not in the
piss in a
bathroom. The
pickle
bathrooms
jar
were locked,
right now, so...
The bathrooms were locked, so it was just pissing in the corner of this fucking high school
You
hallway.
pissed in the corner of a high school?
Yeah, I kept doing it because I was diabetic and I wasn't being treated yet.
Outside?
I fucking pissed. No, indoors. We were playing indoor
I'd
soccer.
pee a lot. I pee in my car every day.
What do you mean you
In
pee
a
in your
bottle?
car?
In a bottle or a cup,
Oh
and
my
I pour it out
God! You're that dude
every day.
and you're
dude.
pouring it out.
I think a lot of people.
Well,
do
if I
that.
have a cup, if I don't have a bottle, yeah, because then I got to
Was he
pee it
gonna
in
throw it at
again, dude.
someone's face?
No, I
He's gonna
just
empty
stick
it
my
out.
hand out the window, flip it 90 degrees, and it drops. Every day.
Yeah.
I pee in my car every single day.
Every day.
Dude,
See, when
I
you're
live
looking
in
at me
Waukegan. I stay out here and do my
Yeah,
mics
you're on
and
the-
do
you're on the grind.
I don't get home until about midnight.
Jeez.
A lot of
Jesus
places
Christ.
they want you to buy some.
I'm not.
shit.
I'm not gonna
I'm
pull
never
over.
gonna ride in your fucking car.
I'm not
ever.
gonna pull over for a gas station, dude. It's
Yeah,
like
Dude.
gas stations.
that takes it cuts time, especially if I'm going to a show in Wisconsin.
Ugh.
If I go to a show, one of those shows I do up in like a crane show up in
Yeah.
Wisconsin, 2-3 hours away or whatever,
Uh-huh.
that's like 3 pisses on the way up there, dude.
Whoa.
I don't stop, dude. I don't stop. You know how much time
do
you
you
lose in
keep it?
gas stations?
And you're
How do you,
driving. You're pissing and driving at the same time. You pull over.
What's your,
No, piss and drive.
go-to bottle?
I might as well go to a gas station. I'm gonna pull
Piss
over.
What's a good
drive.
bottle? Like a Voss?
Usually, it's an open whatever's
not a
there.
Voss.
I leave. I always have
It's like
one.
Gatorade, right?
I always have. That's the best.
bigger
one.
bigger
But
Gatorade
I don't
bottle.
drink Gatorade, so
Yeah.
it's usually a water bottle, right? And what I try to do
Pissing
is
in a water
I
bottle.
try to fucking seal the tip. To,
Oh, I
to
see what you're saying.
Yeah, I do. I try to do a seal, and I angle it, and I
Lock
throw in the
that
cruise
in.
control, and then.
So you're
and
going
then
like
piss.
70 down the highway and you're peeing in there? Like you're not pulling over at the rest stop first or anything? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just keep
I remember
it
my
going.
grandpa
That's
used to
nice.
do that, dude. And I never think about this, but I remember my grandpa. He took a fucking, the old school coffee cans that were like aluminum, like
Yeah,
they're
like
metal.
old Folgers.
He took, he'd piss in one of those. He had one of those in the car. He would just piss in that.
Now that's
and dude, I haven't had that
could
thought
get a
in
little
35
splashy.
years.
That's a little splash. Actually, doing it your way or in a bottle is better because at least the angled end.
When I'm really desperate, sometimes if I have to, I'll do an aluminum can, but that's scary, dude.
Dude, that is
That's
scary.
fucking
Getting
that one. It's like
splashy.
if
No,
there's
'cause
a
you're
bump.
just-
I'm very concentrated on that one, and usually those are those are scary
because you
dude.
don't want to
You got
fucking
to cut your dick.
nick it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
When it
It's-
gets filled too high, you take a left turn and it swooshes.
Yeah, like once a month I do spill a little bit of myself, and maybe once a year. Maybe once a year I accidentally drink my own piss for like a second because there's a bottle or you have a coffee thing and you left it and you forgot it and you go and grab a sip and it's urine. And you're like, ugh. So that happens maybe once a year.
What?
Hey man, it comes with the territory. I'm not losing time.
Well,
doing the
dude,
shows.
I
wanna be
know
efficient.
people are doing that because, like, when you're driving on the highway or getting off an on ramp or like whatever, and you see those fucking Gatorade bottles
I
of
pee a lot,
piss,
yeah.
and people are just throwing them out the window.
How
Those
many,
are like
don't you
truck
think
drivers.
truck drivers are doing that?
They
shit
gotta be
left
doing
and right?
that.
I don't
They
throw the
gotta
bottle. I
be
don't
doing
litter.
that.
I just pour out the piss and I keep the bottle in it and I'll throw it. And I recycle it.
Dude, I
try
think
to
they got
recycle.
like fancier stuff that you can like hook up to your dick. Like you hook up to your dick and it goes into a bag. They do.
I'm not paying for that.
They got the fancy shit,
Do you
dude.
think if there's a bunch of bottles that are you put in for recycling that are filled with piss, do you think they still use them?
Oh.
They're like it's still good, or do you think do they clean those things out before it's like recycled?
Dude,
completely?
this guy said he was pissing in a pickle jar for like how many long? Like a month?
6 months.
6 months. And he goes when
clean it out
you
every
wash
day?
and clean out, it still smells like the fucking
smells
pickle
like
juice.
pickle.
I used to have these urine bottles. I used to have when I was in high school. I had these urine bottles that I kept in. They were weapons, really. You know what I mean? What I did is I pissed in the urine. What happened was I was in my room and I had to pee, but somebody's in the bathroom, or I didn't want to leave my room, and so I pee in the bottle, and I just kept it there. And I was like, I forgot to put it back. And then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave this here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it stew. So in case somebody pisses me off, I have this fucking chemical weapon, right? And some of them got up to 2-3 years old. I remember I'd open it and it was horrendous. I never used it on anybody, but it was like somebody I really dislike, or hey, I was gonna use it on this one guy who hit my car. And he screwed me over basically. He hit my car. I didn't call it a hit and run, even though he left. But I caught up with him, and then I got fucked over. And then I rammed into his car. Did I tell you?
You
The
gonna
guy
throw a piss bomb on him?
I was gonna break his window and put a piss bomb. But then I thought, what if they get the DNA? I don't know. So what I would do is
you're gonna think they're gonna spend the money on his? Well, they could, right?
I didn't want to risk it. So I would just slash his tires twice a year for a few years, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck him.
Yeah,
that fucking.
that would
cheater.
piss you off, dude. Because if you
That
start
piece of
buying
shit.
like especially if
I
good
lost
tires,
the car because of him. Fuck him.
Yeah, there's an old thing in the
I
South
don't blame
where
you,
you
dude.
actually it's like fermenting your own shit and pee, and you put it in a bag in the fucking yard, and do like what you're saying.
what?
You let it basically ferment, and what they're doing though is they're getting high off the fucking
Oh god.
off the
Dude.
fumes and that shit. It's like old fucking trailer trash.
I got a trash can in my backyard where my dog takes a shit, and then I like pick it up and put it in this trash bag, and I only let it get filled up like a third of the way. Because you don't want, because I've made a mistake before where you fill it all the way to the top and you're like grabbing like a 80-pound bag of shit and stuff, and it's disgusting. Well, the other day I had a coffee cup from fucking Dunkin' Donuts, and I went to open up that trash can and throw it in there, and it's been hot as fuck in Chicago, and I opened it up. dude, I could have like shit like that.
Get you high
I thought it was gonna kill me. I thought it could have like something like that when it hit you in the face. Like I thought it like like it's like gas chamber you like
You
just
should
fall.
throw it on that fucking crazy neighbor of yours. Crazy neighbor came over and whipped his dick around at him.
Oh yeah.
What is he?
I didn't. No, I don't want to talk about. You want me to talk? I don't want to talk about. Well, dude,
I just want to know what
Quick,
race he
just-
is.
just-
So he's just a
That's
white
okay.
guy. So he's a white guy, and
boring.
he's retarded.
he's-
like I got to
yeah.
know he's retarded, and so
Lives
and
alone?
dude, the only reason why no, he does not live alone.
Okay.
He lives with he has keepers.
Okay.
But and the reason I call him fucking retarded because this fucking asshole
Eric
fucking
just lives
said he
on
wanted
one
to
of those
kill
streets.
me, and he fucking showed me his dick. So yeah. Long story short, I'm fucking 3 years ago. I'm out there on my deck in my
Fighting
pool.
with a retard.
Yeah, no, dude, he brought it to me. I didn't do anything to this guy. I'm a good citizen. So I'm back there messing with my fucking it's like almost dinner time. I'm back there messing with my pool and with the liner. It was a couple years ago. I was messing
You
with my
have a
pool
pool?
liner. Yeah, I got above ground pool.
In-ground? Oh,
yeah.
He had his
Yeah.
shirt off and he had
Yeah.
the
No, dude, yeah.
That doesn't count.
No, I'm back there messing with it. It's a beautiful fucking sunny day in Chicago. I'm back there. I had a hole in my pool liner, so I emptied out all my water and I'm like on my hands and knees looking for the holes and
It's
cleaning
like
up
the
everything.
scene from Top Gun where they're playing volleyball.
So,
with
so
their
no,
shirts off. They're
no.
all
My
rolled
fucking
up.
Christina, my fucking beautiful Mexican wife calls me in. She made dinner, and I'm like, we're going in there. The windows are open on a Chicago fucking day, and I dude, I hear somebody go, we're about to eat, and I hear somebody go, you motherfucker, you motherfucker, you motherfucker, and it was like that, dude, but yelling even louder. It's a scream that you've never heard. Like, and I remember telling my wife, I go, somebody's about to get their ass whooped out there. You could tell. And then I just ignore it like 45 seconds later, and I hear, you motherfucker, you motherfucker, like that, right? And I go, let me go fucking stick my head out the door and make sure somebody's not going to get killed. And then, dude, I open up my fucking glass door from my front of my door. I look to the right, don't see nothing. And as soon as I fucking look to the left, I hear this motherfucker that's 2 doors down. That's my neighbor. I've never even seen this dude before because they lock him up in the fucking house, the poor guy. And he's violent, dude. He's violent. He's like a violent dude. And then he points, like, as soon as I look left, he goes, that motherfucker. And he points right to me, like, just literally, like, looking to the left. I haven't said a fucking word. And he walks right in front of my fucking house. He's like, you motherfucker, you motherfucker. And dude, he sees I have a fucking I support police sign in my yard because all my neighbors are all cops. Within fucking 8 houses, I got 5 cops, an FBI agent, like 2 state police within like 8 houses. Like they're all cops.
Yeah.
And they came around handing out these signs. So I go, okay, and I put it in my yard. I didn't even want to put it in my yard, although I do support cops. I didn't want to put it in my yard because I knew these fucking radicals in Chicago were gonna throw a brick through my window. And this, you motherfucker, you got that fucking sign, you motherfucker, I'll fucking kill. And he's saying like I'll fucking kill you, and like it's the craziest shit you've ever heard, dude. It's not
You
not
should've called the
rational.
cops on him. Maybe we
so
would've shot
dude,
him.
so
I
dude,
told him
Then
that.
what did he
And
do?
no,
just
so
problem.
dude, it's not rational talking. It's not rational, and he's wearing black sweatpants, and he's big. Like I told Ryan when it happened, if I was out there cutting my yard,
Tase
like
him.
if I was mowing my grass or cutting my bushes, and he jumped on me, I would have had no answer. I would have had no answer for this
big
dude.
retard
He's
string.
big dude,
I
big
would've
dude.
shot him.
So dude, I don't got a fucking gun, dude.
I got a
don't got a
few.
gun. So dude, I see he's got sweatpants on, black sweats, and he's starting to go into his pants. Like he's got his hand in his pants, and I see what he's gonna do. I fucking look away, and my wife's behind me, like, what's going on? And I go, look away, because I know he's about. Dude, he pops out his dick, and he goes, you motherfucker, and he starts flashing me his. I swear to God, dude, this is very true. He starts flashing me his dick and shit, and I turn my head
liked you.
for like 30 seconds, and then I turn back, and his dick's still out, but he's putting it back in. And then my neighbor next to me talks him out and talks him to get back into his fucking cage or whatever he goes to. I don't know. So I go, okay, I shut the door. This is within seconds. It's
Were you
not like
thinking
this
about
went down
reporting him?
long. So, dude, no, I call the police. I go back out to my fucking, I eat dinner. I go back out to my fucking pool like a fucking grown up. And then 20 minutes later, the cops pull up on my house. And I go, look, guys, I get it. Something's up with the guy. But when somebody tells me they're going to fucking kill me and they show me your dick, I'm giving you guys a call. I've never seen this guy before. I guess he's my neighbor. They go over there. The fucking dude's dad apologizes to them. And then they come over and goes, look, he's off his meds. He got out of the house. And but this guy's scary as fuck. And dude, I tell you what, ever since that
hilarious.
motherfucker did that, I was on pins and needles for like 3 months, dude. Like I was waiting for this motherfucker to jump out. Yeah, well, because there's more to the fucking story that
Do
I
you
was.
have any felonies?
I don't know this guy.
Do you have any felonies?
No.
Buy a gun.
No.
Why don't you get a
I am
gun,
gonna get a
dude?
gun.
Get
I
a
am gonna
gun,
get a gun.
dude.
Yeah, I'm just hesitant. I don't know why I haven't got a
Well,
gun
we'll
yet.
go shooting. I'll take you. Dude.
Yeah,
I've been
all right,
shooting for
all right.
years. I used to be in the
You've been
rifle
waiting
team.
there
for a while.
Huh?
So,
I've been waiting for a while. We're talking about.
dude, I've been talking about it for years now, like last couple of years, because I want to get a concealed carry too. But
I got it
dude,
concealed. I
plenty
got
of
it
gun
all,
ranges
buddy.
now.
But dude,
You're
like
talking-
like a fucking week later, I see this guy leaving their garage. I'm leaving my garage, and they're leaving their garage at the same time, and they got a minivan with 10 windows in the back. And as I'm pulling out, they're pulling out, but they're going in different directions in the alley. and I see him in the back looking at me through the fucking light tent. Like I see him, and I go, oh,
he's gonna be in your dreams.
dude, no, that motherfucker. Like months later, dude, he knows my name, dude, because my fucking neighbor has a boyfriend that's much younger than me. I'm 3 years old. The neighbor's boyfriend's like 28. He came out there and he's like, is that fucking Eric? Is that fucking? He did that shit. They had to call the cops. Fucking big black cop fucking showed up there. He jumped on the big black cop, dude, like it was nothing.
Damn.
They got into a physical thing with dude, our neighbor said, because the girl, my neighbor's daughter that dates that guy, she goes, that cop was big as fucking. He was down. He was down like it was nothing. So yeah.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
He's fucking crazy, dude.
Mental retardation is nature's PCP, I guess.
Dude, I fucking had a hate crime against me, dude. So when I call him a fucking retard, I don't call dude. I told you, I grew up calling them Weavers because we had a Weaver school where all the retards went and shit like that.
It's the name of the school.
It was called Weaver School, so we'd always call them Weaver kids. But that only translates in Ohio, and that school's not there anymore. But whatever, dude. You know what? I'm a good guy, man. That dude brought his fucking retard to me, dude. I didn't bring it to him, man. So whatever, dude.
Well, that's. Yeah, you can see how he still gets heated up about it.
Dude,
taking him back to Vietnam. Or
I'll tell you what, man.
I get, like, for me, I wouldn't care because you got
a gun.
I got a gun, but I get it. Like, I'd be pretty.
The dude's 2 doors down from my house, dude. It's not like this is just some fucking guy
like you would say you have
walking by with a balloon.
This guy's crazy and he's retarded. He's not gonna even like listen to that gun. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's no listening. It goes in your chest, motherfucker. What do you mean?
Yeah. So would you like?
If he comes at me, if somebody's running at me like that and he's a big dude like that, I'd shoot him twice.
Yeah, but you gotta have stopping power, right? You gotta have
I got hollow points in my body.
What is the need to prove for self-defense? Just like who says like what self-defense is or not?
Well, if he's there just yelling at me and I'm watching him, I try to call. You know, I'd be like, all right, I'd go in the house. You always run away. But if he were to charge him, he's not like a big dude charging me, I wouldn't hesitate, dude.
Really?
Shoot the shit. Wouldn't hesitate. I would not hesitate. If he's charging at me,
I wonder legally if that's.
It is. I took a class, I know, but
that's
you
true,
always want to run. I don't want to fucking shoot anybody.
No.
I don't want to go to court.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, you don't want to
go to work, dude.
Pay a court case and shit like that.
It's like even if they're just on your lawn, you can like shoot them basically.
But you stand your ground. You still gotta go to. You gotta go to court. You gotta pay for. I don't want to pay for. I don't want to do any of that, dude. I always want to avoid it, and then
leave. Just leave if you can.
And then I'm sure I'll fucking have mental you take somebody's
PTSD.
Life. PTSD. I don't want to deal with any of that, dude. I want to go to work. I want to do my mics. But if this particular guy, how he sounds like he's charging me, he's getting 2 to the chest, dude.
I'm not worried about him now, but like for a minute there, I was worried about him because, dude, I'd pop my garage door open, and I don't want the dude running up on me, dude. I don't know, because he's in that house just fucking locked in. They lock him from inside, dude.
Yeah.
He's just ready, dude.
He's just ready, dude. He's just like a fucking. He's wanting me.
He's just rubbing his dick, looking at you out his window.
No, dude, and this is no lie, dude, because I've only encountered the fucking minivan thing, and then the neighbor's boyfriend that he thought was me, and he said, "Is that Eric?" And then he fought that fucking cop, and then about 3 months ago in like April, because I got a deck and to get in my pool and shit, and I could look over to all the way to his yard, and I fucking was out there talking to somebody on the phone. I can't remember who it was. I was talking to Todd Glover, the comedian, and I look over. And this motherfucker's out in the yard, and he's looking dead at me, dude. He's got his high beams on me, dude.
That's a little bit creepy,
for real, dude. And I'm talking to Todd, and I'm looking over out the side of my eye at this motherfucker, and I just kind of ignore him, but that was the last time I seen him. But I'm telling you, man.
You do it for him somehow. He's the fucking getting angry, you know? Like you're the...
No.
Yeah,
I'm trying to keep away.
You are a loud person.
Dude, I'm telling you, he jumps on me, I got no answer for him, dude. I don't think
he likes your voice.
No, I didn't do anything to him.
You're hyper and loud, and
dude, I'm a good neighbor, dude. I walk my dog around the neighborhood, I wave at people, I mow my yard, I keep my bushes clean and shit.
But you have like
I'm a good neighbor.
This aura of like you're tense, you know.
Yeah.
You have this kind of like.
Well, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying?
He probably he's probably hypersensitive to it. You know?
Dude, I just what I really worry about seriously, dude. Like is my wife. I just worry about like this dude being next to I mean, because that's what you worry about. Like when you live in neighborhoods,
dude. Pepper spray?
Yeah, she does have a pepper spray.
Does she carry it with her?
No,
all women,
she probably has it. I bought it for her, and she probably got it.
I bought it for my mom, my sister. All the girl meet have a pepper spray.
Yeah.
I ask them, where's it at? It's somewhere, and they don't know where it's at.
Yeah, when it gets down, they're gonna be fucked.
Yeah, dude. So nobody. So it's the same thing.
You shouldn't have to have it think you need it all the time, but you're waiting for that one time it could happen. So
You gotta be ready, man.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
be ready.
the whole gun thing. I mean, how many times are you gonna have an incident when you need a gun?
Yeah,
probably like once,
I've been
maybe
telling
twice.
You too, like,
Dude.
we both have done like rideshare. I don't know if you do it, Gio.
No, he doesn't do rideshare.
I'm starting.
Yeah.
Now,
But you don't know. I mean, of course, you put in information as a passenger or whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't know crazy fucks. Just like, random getting in your car.
Yeah.
Also, the drivers.
Gonna have
Random
to get a
people.
new
And also,
holster.
if you're the driver, your back's to them.
Dude.
You know what I mean? They get fucked up.
My fucking
Anything could.
my wife's uncle Ed. This dude's fucking gangster, dude. He had a young kid try to walk up on him and say, "Give me your fucking car." Like as he was going to get in his car, and Ed said, "No, I'm not giving you shit. Like I ain't giving you shit." Like, dude, fucking verbally just like fought off a fucking carjacker. Then the kid walked away. Just like,
Did
okay.
he have a gun? Did he have a gun on him? Or was
I don't
he
think the
saying,
kid
"Just
had a
give me your
gun.
car"?
No,
Well, that's different.
But dude, Ed was he was like, I guess he was down to fucking. He's a Chicago guy. He's older now, but I mean he's not that old. I mean he's like fucking 55. But he was like, fuck him, dude.
sure that's
Ed told me last Christmas that he said by accident one time I think he partied on PCP one time, and he said that was fucking wild shit, dude. PCP in the 70s too, dude. You know, you ever done anything like that?
No, I was just listening to a podcast today with what was it? The Mexican dude. He was talking
Felipe
about
Esparza.
Yeah, just talking about PCP. I was just listening to him how popular it was.
Yeah, dude, it's getting wet, right? Isn't PCP getting wet?
Yeah, you
It's
dip
where
the
they
cigarette.
dip a cigarette like a little bit, like you either dip the tip, or if you
Yeah.
want more of it, dip more of it, or if you
Or
like you
joint,
want to
yeah.
pay more, they'll fucking soak it in there. They'll
Is that the
soak
main way
it in
you
there.
do it?
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I've heard
think
of
so.
like dipping in embalming fluid.
Oh,
but I don't
dude,
that's
you know
called-
what?
Is that called wiki stick?
Yeah,
or
those are
something?
wiki sticks,
Wiki
but they
stick,
say it's embalming fluid.
But that's
somebody
PCP,
that's
right?
PCP.
That's what I
Same
was.
shit.
I just heard that
Yeah,
the other day.
I did
just
too,
heard that
man.
the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I had a rider. I was doing rideshare, and I picked up an older dude that was a drug dude, and he was older. He was like 65, and he said that they used to smoke PCP. And I go, "What do you do when you're on PCP? Can you like just chill on PCP?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, we used to watch cartoons." And I go, "What cartoons you used to watch?" He goes, "We used to watch Speed Racer." Swear to God, dude. He said they would just be on PCP watching Speed Racer, dude.
How long does it last?
I said 3 hours.
What kind of fucking
He said
experience?
3
is that?
hours. But the problem is with that shit though, dude. For every dude that can like sit around watching Speed Racer, which other motherfuckers make you
Kinda
jump
wanna
on
do
the hood of a
PCP
car and like,
now,
no, don't do it, dude, because it'll make you go out of your fucking mind sometimes though if you don't get the right. I mean, how do you trust that, dude?
Is that the
I
same-
got a tab of acid in my house. I haven't done yet.
What?
But I'm sober. I picked up some girl and then she gave me a tab of acid instead of gas money.
Oh my
She was on acid when I picked her up.
fucking-
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, she was on acid. She's a mechanic. She works on cars.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
funny, dude.
Seems
But-
to be like a fucking barter system going on a lot with.
I've never had anybody say that.
Where you're-
You know, I don't got any gas money on me. You want a tab of
People are just
acid?
doing exchanges and stuff a lot with you.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, blowjob or fucking gas.
Hey, that wouldn't be
money,
bad right
whatever.
there if they offered you a blowjob where they just
I had
Drugs,
sex with her with no
whatever.
condom. I did.
Oh,
Not
yeah?
that day. Not that day. But and I came in her. She let me. She said
What?
She told me she couldn't get pregnant or something.
don't listen to that.
And she gave me a head for
Something.
Newport. She gave me a head for
You're
Newport
like-
because she was like, I was like, I want to get some Newports, and I was like, come on, we were at a hotel.
Give you a Lucy.
We no, we wanted to, we didn't. I wanted to give her a cigarette, and I was like, look, I have cigarettes. Like I want Newport. She's like, how about this? If you take me to the gas station, I'll give you Roadhead. If you take me to get Newports.
Wow.
Pay for. I was like, man,
She's got a
Let's
habit
go.
on her, huh?
She wanted some. I had Marlboro Lights or something. Like she wanted some potes. She wanted
Wow.
some potes. She wanted some potes. So
You know, what I was thinking about the other day is like how you could go, like some places sell Lucy's, which I know it's against the law to sell Lucy's, but people will do that with cigarettes. Nobody ever does that with anything else. Like nobody ever does that with any other food with like Lucy's will do with cigarettes, but
Yeah.
you never go to a grocery store and go, hey, can I get 5 tater tots? Like nobody ever does that, you know?
Unless it's a candy store where you can scoop and go, like kind of thing.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But look, we're gonna have to start wrapping this up. I'm gonna go up first. We're at Cigars. Did I mention that? Cigars and Stripes. one of
Cigars
my
and
favorite
Stripes,
bars.
man.
Cigars
Berwyn,
and-
Illinois. Rest in peace,
Illinois.
rest in peace, Laddie.
So,
The doorman
yeah,
Laddie
rest-
just
yeah,
passed away,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
72 years old, but
Yeah.
Are you guys
so
coming
there you go.
Sunday? I'm gonna try to.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm coming
I'm
Sunday.
coming
Yeah, they're having a
Sunday,
memorial
yeah.
here Sunday. Yeah, guys.
And that chick is coming. So, oof, man.
Dude, listen, Eric Pennell Comedy is my Instagram. I also have a podcast, Bustin' Balls. Ryan, where they find your fucking type 1 diabetes ass at?
RY Andrews 76 is my Instagram.
Yeah, Giovanni.
And
we
mine
got
is
his first fucking podcast
first
down.
Lobo 9110 for everything. It's gonna be the Wolf Den. That's it. Just don't add me on Snapchat. That's for Hohen. All right.
Boom.
We're out.